Hi, my name is Jim Hood, and I am the owner of Mobile Computer Doctor, which is an IT consulting business operating here on the Big Island of Hawaii for about 14 years. Got about 5 of us in the company now, which has been great. I'm also the owner of a new business that I've been working to start this year called the Relaunch Coach. And the Relaunch Coach actually works with families, with high school, college students, and adult children that would be out of college but maybe have moved back home and are struggling to get their start in the world. And the reason that I signed up with Tony is I've been, like I said, doing the tech consulting business for about 14 years, but my real passion is in helping people in the capacity that I would like to with the Relaunch Coach. And my wife and I wrote a couple books for that audience, and we've been kind of dabbling in doing that work for about, I'd say, the better part of 10 years, but we never really put a good, solid effort into getting that business going. And like I said, that's my passion. And so just this last year, I decided that I was going to go big or go home, so to speak. But I knew that I needed some help to really get that going in the way that I wanted to, which is why I decided to start working with Tony, because he ultimately has been holding my feet to the fire, so to speak, in a way that I just wasn't able to do myself. And what really attracted me to working with Tony from the very first, when you see him, when he walks into a room, he just has this presence about him. There were some meetings that he and I were attending together a few months ago, and when he walked into the room, the energy changed. It was just palpable, and everyone could feel it. And he has this presence that just commands your respect and commands your attention. And I was just like, wow, I really want to learn how to do that. And that was one of the reasons that I decided to work with him. It's been an amazing, we're in our 6th month of his Zen Men program, and it's been an amazing ride. Within maybe the first month and a half of me working with him, he convinced me to up my rates. I didn't up them as much as he wanted, but I did up them. And he also encouraged me to bring on more help to offload some of the tasks of my IT consulting business so I could make more room to nurture and grow this new business. And so I did all of that within the first 2 months. And then in the 3rd month, he had me reaching out to some big people, locally here anyway, multimillionaires and CEOs, to talk to them about my new business, which I didn't have that confidence to do before. That was really awesome. And in the 4th month of the program, I decided to, with Tony's encouragement, enroll in an 8-week online training to help build and market my new business, which has been absolutely instrumental. That's been fantastic. It's a 8-week program that is actually been tougher than what I remember graduate school being, but it has been instrumental in me helping to launch my business and get it to where it is, and I wouldn't have even entertained the notion of signing up without Tony doing that. But I'd have to say probably the biggest contribution that has come from working with Tony is his mindset coaching, and he starts hitting that right off the bat once you start working with him, because if you haven't got your mind in the right place to either do the work or to receive the success that would come from doing the work, you aren't going to go anywhere. Your mind has to be in the right place. And if you're working with Tony, one of the things that he will emphasize over and over again is that success isn't a place to get to. Success is a place to come from. And until you can get yourself into that coming from place, you're going to be left in this place of wanting, this place of lack. And so that was a huge lesson, and he encourages us to practice that mindfulness every day as part of the program. So I would absolutely recommend Tony to anyone who is thinking about either starting a new venture like I was, or if you have had a business for years that you've been thinking about scaling up, but you've just been looking for the insight as to how to do it, or the kick in the butt maybe that you need to just take those steps out on the limb into that uncomfortable place where growth happens, he's the guy to do that. Absolutely. I couldn't recommend working with Tony more. Thank you very much.